My name's Anne-Marie Crawford-Flanagan. I've got a 13-year-old son, Dylan. He's a bit of a character, very sporty, and he plays snooker, and he's won quite a lot of competitions in the snooker. Dylan's a bit cheeky and he just has to be well liked. He's very sensitive, although he'll come across not being like that. He likes everybody to know that he's there and he needs to be liked. Dylan is an eczema sufferer. I first noticed it when he was just a few months old. I can always remember taking him to the health visitor. I got myself very anxious because I knew for a fact as soon as I took his clothes off him, he'd be crying, he'd be itching, and there was blood in the scale. My health visitor at the time, she knew I was so upset, and I'll never forget what she used to say to me. Treat him like a chicken, baste him with creams and oils, his skin's just dry. It got that bad, I actually changed health visitors. My husband was also away at sea at the time, so I'm here on my own, working full time with a baby that was miserable. He would just scratch, the cot sheets were full of blood. He got really bad this time that he actually got admitted to St Mary's Hospital. That's when they started talking about this water softener trial, and Dylan was lucky enough to be invited on it. Half of the people had a water softener installed into their home, and the other half continued with all the different lotions. And then you got to meet everybody once a week just so they could see the difference. And just after a couple of weeks, Dylan's skin, it was drying up. The other people that were there that had been keeping on with their normal cream, there wasn't any difference. Through time, his eczema disappeared. So we asked if we could purchase the water softener from them. He'd totally changed his life. I wouldn't like to picture it if we didn't have the water softener. He wouldn't have the confidence if he was still having those bandages on. It makes him be able to do it what everybody else is doing. I don't dread his eczema coming back. It's such a relief as a mum to see your child happy. One time we went to visit family and we were going for a week, and Dylan's arms started showing the patches, and he shouted, "Mummy, my eczema's coming back." And it was just the look on his face. But we knew when we came home with the Kinetico water softener, his skin would get a lot better, and it did. Dylan, he's just my best pal. It was always just me and Dylan. We tell one another everything, and I mean everything, to the point where sometimes he tells me things and I think, I don't need to know that. But that's just the relationship that we have. Such an open and trusting relationship, and I just hope that we never lose that. He's always going to be my best friend.